Hey guys.
Alright folks, we're here today to check out the Patreon poll winner of the week, and it was a tight race, tighter than my urethra. Behemoth with Die Becoming Eternal is the name of the song, and they have a new album coming out, I believe it's in the month of September. Everything is coming in September. Holy shit. Fuck, is everybody like, we have a new record, what month should we release it? September seems like it's not really busy. Suddenly, September is extremely busy.
Yeah.
It's extremely busy. I don't even know how I'm going to get to all of these records. Perhaps I'm going to miss some.
Maybe.
I'm thinking of giving a skip on the Electric Callboy.
Really?
I don't know. I'm not feeling it so far.
It does seem like the type of album that wouldn't take that long to make a review for.
That is true too.
So I feel like that.
Plus, I feel like I've heard half the album already. I mean,
exactly.
All the singles that they've been releasing.
I think that one is. You should do it.
Okay, perfect. I'll do that one, and I'll for sure do Behemoth as well. Since we've had the channel, I've never missed a Behemoth album review, so I need to get on this. All right, so Die Becoming Eternal. Die Becoming sounds so, I don't know, so pompous.
Yeah.
Like so, I don't know. So regal.
So regal.
I was trying to think of the right word. Regal it is. Alright, so Die Becoming Eternal, you ready for this?
Yeah.
Let's fucking do it. Wow. At the beginning there, I thought this was going to be Attack on Titan.
I mean, Attack on Titan has better animation.
No. I mean, with the guy, the main character,
yeah.
kind of looked like one of the Titans. Anyhow.
Oh, but I'm still right there.
Yeah. What do you think? You want to start with the video or the song? I just want to say this about the video. Let me just say this about the video. I mean, if you're going to do something like this, throw the lyrics at it and just call it a lyric video.
Yeah, because to be honest with you...
If the band is not in the video, to me, it doesn't feel like it's a real music video.
Oh, that's very true, but it's also like... I mean, it's not like they're a small band. It's Behemoth, and...
The name itself is big.
This name itself is pretty big, and I don't know, the music video was just very lacking.
I thought it was a little lackluster.
I mean, I could...
Considering how... It's incredible that the opening, the first single for this album is my least favorite singles, but it's my favorite video.
Yeah.
Like, it's like they put all their loonies and toonies in that fucking video, and they blew their budget all in one single video.
I don't know, at the start here, I thought this was going to also be my least favorite single at the start here.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's get into that, but let's just finish off on this video
thing. Okay,
I'm not a fan of the video. Just
the video is very, like, it was made in Unity Engine. Like, it was...
I don't even know what that means, but it sounds like it's a diss.
The scenery is nice.
The scenery sounds like something my brother would do on his...
I think he would do better.
I think he'd probably do better.
I also think he would do better with the characters and stuff. It just looked like they saw them.
I mean, he does animation for Disney, so
the guy knows what he's doing.
So he knows what the fuck
he knows what the fuck he's doing, and I think he would do a 10 times better music video. And the name of the band, you would think, Behemoth, the video would be like 10 times better, because they have really, really good videos. So you would think... I know we're picking on the video, which is like the weirdest thing, but like it's kind of lackluster when you know how big the band is.
I know, but if you're gonna do this, just throw the lyrics and call it a lyric video.
If you're gonna do like a video like this, with this animation and stuff, just throw the lyrics that covers it mostly, because then you can just call it a lyric video, and then no one really can complain because it's just a lyric video.
Exactly.
But since there's no lyrics, what else is there to focus on other than the video?
Other than Leonidas running around.
Bootleg Leonidas, who was like note clipping through the fucking floors and stuff, Whatever. I
uninspiring, my opinion. Uninspiring
compared to the music videos we know Behemoth can put out,
and that they've done.
Very disappointed with the music video. The song, I mean...
Okay, so you said when this thing started, you said that you thought this was going to be one of your least favorite singles. So what changed your mind, and why did you feel that way?
Technically, it probably is my least favorite single still.
Even then, the opener? The first single, the one that we even saw them play live? Come on, that song was like... That song was blue balls all the way through.
The song was blue balls. But dude, this one, I mean, I didn't like... The way it started, I didn't like. I don't know if you liked the way it started either.
No, I liked it from the beginning.
Oh, from the beginning?
I liked it. This is probably, of the singles that they've released so far, in my opinion, is the most Behemoth one of them all, probably.
It is. It's just that I wasn't... When it started right away, I wasn't the biggest fan, because I guess I just didn't really prepare myself.
But I'm not 100% on board. But okay.
But I think I actually more enjoyed when in the middle there it kind of like stopped, and then it went more of...
When the clean vocals were in there, that little bridge there, or before that?
No, that. And then everything from after that I enjoyed so much. Because I like Behemoth when it's more big, but also moving at a...
When it adds a little bit of atmosphere?
Has so much atmosphere, and also moving at like a slow pace that has these, these big bombastic sounds. I love Behemoth when it's like that. And... So that's why I couldn't get mad at it. So what you felt
at the beginning was what, like more direct?
More direct, more driven. It's also because it started right away, so it didn't give my brain a chance to fully...
That's kind of what I liked about it.
Click in.
It went like dark and heavy.
I felt, no, but
like,
because for me, the audio... I feel... Because obviously it's not going to be like... It's not going to be like very, very polished type thing. But it's because, I guess, since... the drop of everything being fast and kind of low, it put me off a bit. So I wasn't enjoying fully. I still enjoyed some of the parts in the start, not fully, but after that part in the middle, I enjoyed everything after that. So I can't say it's worse than the first one, because it's not. Because the first one definitely was the blue balls. But
I think that's the weak link.
That is the weak link. This is like my second in line.
I like this song. I'm the other way around from where you are. I wanted the song to be a little bit like, I like the darkness that it had at the beginning, almost like a lo-fi feel to it, like very grimy.
Very grimy.
The only issue that I had with it is that it felt to me that every time it was getting grimier, it stopped. And then it would get grimy again, and then it would stop. Like, it wouldn't go full, like, it was just kind of the tip. It wouldn't go all the way in. And I kind of wanted them to go, like, full on, like, really fucking grime out song from start to finish. And it almost felt to me that it had, like, old, like, really old Behemoth vibes in terms of how dark it could become and how grimy it could become. But then it didn't go full on old school. It still had, like, newer Behemoth elements into it. So it was kind of trying to find its footing between these two different worlds.
Yeah.
And I wanted to go full, because of the way it started. It started so aggressive, so grimy, so dark, vocally and musically. I just kind of wanted to go full boat on it. Just take me down that rabbit hole of pure evil and darkness. And I didn't totally feel that vibe consistently from start to finish. But I still enjoyed the track tremendously because I felt like it had more energy. What the first single was lacking, this one had, which was that more robust sound, more driven, more to the point, more direct, all of that shit. And I thought the vocals were really good on this song.
The vocals were good on this song.
Really
I don't know. I think if I go back, I'll enjoy it a lot more.
Will this be my favorite Behemoth track of all time?
Not.
Definitely not.
Definitely not. I have my favorites in a good old-fashioned list. I think this one...
Actually, this whole... Sorry to interrupt you, but this whole album, based on the... And we have to be careful when we say this, because I honestly, I have the album already in my inbox, but I haven't played it. I haven't listened to it, because it comes out in September. I'm trying to go through the albums that come out before this one.
Yeah.
So I haven't gotten into it yet. But based on the singles alone, the last album was phenomenal, in my opinion. I mean, maybe I'm over-exaggerating here, but it was really good. Really good. For me, at least. I know for some purists out there, they probably say that, they have better albums. There's always better albums.
There's always better albums.
But this one, to me, I don't know. Based on the singles alone, it feels like it's a little bit of a step back from where their previous record was. And now for some people, the previous record was already a step back from previous records.
But so this is like a step back.
So this is like a 2 steps back.
Double step back.
I don't know. I enjoy the previous record a lot. When I think about the previous album, look how many good singles came out of that record. There's a lot of great shit out of that album. This one, I haven't found, so far from the singles that we checked out, there hasn't been one that I'm like, wow, this is amazing. Like, there hasn't been a really strong single so far out of this record. And that's I don't know if you feel differently, but that's how I feel. I haven't really been blown away with any of the singles so far out of this album. It doesn't mean that the album is not going to be good, but so far the singles have been a little bit lackluster.
Kind of like the video is very lackluster.
Like the video. Unlike the first video.
Yeah. Which
deserved a sequel. And it never got a sequel, so whatever. Maybe next time.
Yeah.
Whenever they have money. So, anyways, it's Behemoth.
It's Behemoth.
But
this one, I stick to my guns where I enjoyed a bit of the start, but not so much. The part where it kind of dropped off and then went more in the style of Behemoth that I really enjoy, then I was all for it.
I think when you're a band that's been doing the same stuff for a very long time, it's easy to get lost in the weeds, right? But you need to kind of find a way of keeping one foot in the past and one foot in the present, or I should say a foot in the future. And I think you have to find a little bit more a creative way of making a sound that sounds like you, that is you, that represents who you were, but at the same time introduces some new elements that change the dynamic. Like, one of the things I really enjoyed about the last record, for example, was the children's choir. I thought that was really well done. I mean, talk about darkness. Whenever you're watching a horror movie and the main character is a child, that shit
is creepier.
Is creepier as fuck. It just changes the dynamic completely.
You take something so innocent and you make it
perfectly said. You take something innocent and you pervert that innocence. And I think this album is lacking a little bit of that perversion. It just feels like straight to the point. Behemoth, black metal, Antichrist, devil, boom. Here you go.
Yeah.
It feels like I've been here
very
before.
Copy and paste.
Like a little bit cookie cutter, if you will.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. I don't want to piss off anybody, but You guys come here to hear. I think that ship has sailed, but you guys come here to hear our opinion, and that's our humble opinion. You know what I mean? And you're never gonna like everything out of a band.
Of course.
That doesn't mean I'm less of a fan of Behemoth. Means I don't subscribe to that train of thought that you have to like everything that a band releases if you're a fan. No, you like what you like, and you don't like what you don't like. But that doesn't mean I can't enjoy them, watch them live, buy the merch, do all of that shit. I'm still a big Behemoth fan. I'm just not really overly excited about the prospects of this record. That's just how I feel.
Yeah.
I think we're on the same boat.
I think we are too.
All right. And the boat is sailing. On that note, guys, thank you for everybody that voted on Patreon for this video. It was really, really tight. No joke. It was really by a whisker. It was between this one and Venom Inc. They also have a new video out. I think they also have a new album coming out. Man, I bet you it's going to be in September. So thank you, everybody that voted. Thank you for watching. Hit us up in the comment section. What are your thoughts on Behemoth? What are your thoughts on this upcoming album? Are you excited? Are you nervous? Are you concerned? Give us your lowdown. Use the comment section. We'll see you guys at the next video.
See ya.